We're still dealing with that soupy heat as we get closer to July, but that heat dome is shifting to the south of us. Here's 19 First Alert meteorologist Jeff Tanchek with the long-term forecast.
Good evening out there. Meteorologist Jeff Tanchek with you here. So we all, you're feeling it now. It's pretty thick outside, and it looks like that's going to continue the rest of the week. Warm, muggy. But we have a new month coming up here. Tuesday is July 1st, and it looks like things may be kind of shifting on us here as we at least start the month of July. I'll explain coming up. But this is the setup for tomorrow. It looks like with this particular heat dome, the worst of it's starting to shift south of us. Now, it's still, pretty warm, and, Friday we may come close to 90. Some of you coming close to 90 here today, but the worst of it now starting to shift south, and it's hot there in the Rockies and the desert Southwest. So we have this boundary in place, and that's the focus for, basically daily thunderstorm chances, and that'll happen tomorrow as well. Still locked into this, warm tropical air mass. And pretty much that's the story the rest of the week here. Friday and then heading into the upcoming weekend. Saturday doesn't look as hot. Now, as we get into Sunday, you can see it's still warm. Now, look at what happens as we start to wind down June here. You see this little dip in the jet stream happening? Notice how the higher heat is getting suppressed even, further to the south here, more like in the south central plains and then perhaps the Carolinas here. Look at this. We have some type of stronger front that's probably going to come through later Monday so that we start July. It doesn't look that hot here, okay, even a week from now. And what I'm seeing in the longer term, this may last, this not so hot stuff, at least through the 4th of July, even heading into next weekend here, perhaps the first 7 days of July. So we'll see what happens with that. For the time being, it looks like as we get into early July, the main heat dome will shift farther west.